bad, chat. My bad for having y'all with it. We locked in on the NCAA right now. We locked in. I turned my camera on a little bit on eating right quick. First game, I'm going straight online. Let's go, man. First game on this motherfucker. Let's get it.
welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Coming out with it, it's ball. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave it the completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the ball back, go get some water and something.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The short hands, it's Bohannon. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away in field, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at in the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job.
Touchdown, Tulane! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. The balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
It's that, what you call it, jump, bro? Offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Audible.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
To the air. It's Flagway. Zings it complete to the right. It's a seam wide open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. An easy decision.
Get Jiggy!
Oh,
Let's go! We're going to get Jiggy!
Turning it on!
That's a clip!
The tap! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
Talk to Blue Jackson. Says okay.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on third down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it, so the windows are not going to be very big.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now they're going to send out the field goal team. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass and 1 second remains.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short.
Fucking with it.
Now the play fake.
Shit, my first game on, bro.
On the move to his left.
Oh.
He can't make the connection.
Yearly
It'll
first
be
game on.
incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick
My
throw.
first game, I ain't
Everybody,
even
they
go
dug their
play
heel on
with
the
the
ground.
man. I just jumped straight on line.
Forced the incompletion.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can.
Let's go. Big stop.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was fortunate to lose yardage
they're not blocking.
able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense.
Look like I ain't gonna be able to play with my data this year, boy.
Runs to the football.
Boy, you got blocked.
Good luck. No
rank
holes
11.
in you.
Huh?
Looking to pass. It's flag
Say
play.
y'all rank 11.
Working
y'all
out
was
left
that high.
side
Get
now.
off me, boy. No.
He goes out of bounds.
You know the game just came out, so they probably got to fix a lot of
The
stuff.
offense can smell the touchdown from here.
They got to fix a lot of stuff. They ain't even got Ohio
Great job
State
by the running back
ranked
here on that
number 1.
third
They
down
got
catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got
Ohio
the ball
State
in his
ranked
hands,
number
he
3, and they
turned
did
around
one
and
natty.
got upfield. That's what you got
There's a lot
to
of
do.
stuff they gotta
You
fix,
be
dog.
decisive on these third
Game
down
ain't
type
fixed
plays
all the way,
to
bro.
move the stakes.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw is complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
That nigga fell for that same thing, bro.
Gator! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
DJ last way.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
It's alright, Zach. It ain't all that, though. I don't see nothing too much different they did to it.
I ain't even gonna play on mine when I get that shit.
The way of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
For what, man?
On the run, it's Barnes.
Oh, man, you're not running the ball.
Very little running room, if
What?
any. He just has
Man, go get it to your mama, man. Go!
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
Let's go. Safety!
flushed out of the
Oh, my God!
He's gonna
Oh,
fire into the
bro.
defense.
This game fucking trash, bro. You dumbass animation.
Line, it'll be a 1st down.
The fuck out of here.
And the quarterback knew exactly where
Fucking NCAA ass is fuck for that, bro.
spins the ball deep. Nice job by this.
Zach, I just had a fucking safety, bro. This nigga broke off my fucking, I'm fucking tackle, bro. And he was able to throw the ball out of the back of the end zone. Come on, man. That was a fucking safety. That nigga would have quit, man, if I'd have got that fucking safety. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit ass fucking garbage ass game, man. Shit ass. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first
fuck
down.
For that, bro. Shit just pissed me the fuck off. Trying to put this bum ass nigga in the fucking game, man.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the 1st down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
On the move, he fires. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Go get gas real quick. I'll be right back. Let me go get some gas real quick. I'll be right back.
Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. On the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments, in big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nigga finna quit. They tried me though, man. Game supposed to bend over, bro. Quit.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Little touch pass to the receiver. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll line up for a second down play. Using his feet. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff from the gun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Johnson looking to throw. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Touchdown, Wildcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. To the air, it's Aller. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. The short hands, it's Reynolds. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man, it's Ross.
I love offenses differences in quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab at the 30. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Ross. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
To the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Just enough time for 1 final play of the half. They'll toss it to the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Forced out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. Lots of running room. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Waste no time getting the timeout call. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Not a chance. Missed it.
Ain't no blocking going on. Ain't no way Kansas State getting in that fast, bro.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The play action fake. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. opening play of the drive from the 39. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
They'll try the outside to the left. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume, really. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Go, man, go. I don't want to hear that.
They'll put it in play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
Kansas State 7, Penn State 0.
Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Aller. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are two great teams. We talked about it all week. Mirror images going at it. Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. With the catch, it's Edwards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's go, man. Legal forward pass.
The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth.
Timeout, Kansas State.
This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Working well behind the sticks on second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down here for the offense. Rides to back and leaves it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Every offense is different. The 2-minute drill looks different for everybody. Slipping the run in there, sometimes it can be good, but you can't do that much more with that clock ticking out.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first.
Oh, wow.
At the 35, he's open. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Kansas State.
this offense, man. They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. A fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. To the air, it's Aller. Makes the catch, it's Ross. Still on his feet at the 45. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds his man. It's Ross. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey,
They'll go to the
God,
air. Quarterback extends the play. All kinds of time before he fires right. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play.
I said, how the fuck you get to it? Why it ain't on here?
What's up, chat? Yeah. Oh, boy. I don't like the defense scheme this year though. That shit trash. It's like bigger throw all over you this year. The defensive scheme is so easy. And I don't want to let that man run that ball back. Not this time. I ain't hit sticking this time. Regular tackle. Them niggas like to run the ball too. Or they'll try you. Mm-hmm. So that blitz then. Nope. Nope. I'm finna play smart now. I'm finna eat the whole second quarter. I get the ball halftime. Nigga might don't even sniff this ball no more. All it takes for me to get a couple more further down. Get it off, man! Fucking motion be so slow. They a nigga a little bit. Crowd don't got a little hype now. What the feel, man? Slide. We ain't taking no hits. Easy first down. Quarterback sneak. Dumbass. I'm gonna get that first. I'm finna chew the clock. Finna kill the clock. I'm killing the clock on a nigga, lad. I'm doing a nigga how they do it. How they be doing the motherfucker. Eat that clock up on his stupid ass. We'll take that. Get short, nigga. We'll take that. Get short, nigga. We'll take that. 2-minute warning. But let's go well. Okay. Huh? Oh yeah, they do that shit too. Depending on how you caught the ball. Yeah, they'll call that big bite. Hey. Again, they just cheated. Just made me hungry, man. Fuck wrong with them. Cheated me, bro. I had 2 wide open touchdowns and they ain't let my nigga catch that ball. Don't score. They ain't want him to score right now. I do not want him to score right now. I was trying to hold that clock. Yes, sir. I don't know. Double bracket. That's online? Oh, no. Oh, it's a coverage, a defensive coverage. That shit ain't gonna work, boy. That shit ain't gonna work. You gotta get downfield, bro. You gonna eat your own clock up doing that. I don't know what double bracket is. I ain't seen that yet. Oh man, nigga, you stupid. I'm gonna keep you in bounce and let you run your clock out. Big dummy. Huh? I ain't get that pick? Pick. 6. 6. Let's go. I'm up. 21-7. I'm say 21-6. And I get the ball halftime, fool. You throw that ball and that ball get picked sixth again. Yeah, yeah, Chad. Yeah. Watch how you hit that right stick, lad. That's that right stick switch. So don't hit that bitch sideways. That bitch will put you on a bit. You can have that. You can have that. Give me that, man. One hand pick. Oh, 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 Lord, get up. No. I want that pick six that bit one hand. I'm gonna have the pick six with one hand just then, man. And he home. That nigga crowd quiet as fuck, lad. Ain't no noise going. Whoop. Get out my way, nigga. Let's go, man. 27-6. That's a clip. 27-6. Is he gonna quit?